So how to make money in 2020 doing something that you already know. And not only that, how can you help people change lives, make an impact, and make a lot of money doing it? This is what we're going to dive deep in this week. When it comes to learning, there's nobody ahead and nobody behind. I don't believe I was born with all the skills. I don't believe I was born confident. But what I do know is that if I decide that I'm going to go in on something, I'm either going to go big or I'm going to go home. So you're probably thinking, what is this thing? How can you actually do something that you already know and actually make money doing it? Actually, the landscape is changing slightly in 2020, but we're going to dive deep into this thing in this video, and you'll learn how to change a lot of lives at the same time as making money. And how we begin understanding this, okay? First of all, everybody take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Just balance out your energies. So, first of all, is to understand that you are an expert with extremely valuable information. So, those of you who are taking notes, make sure to write that down. That's your own affirmation for today, to actually use this technique, use this strategy to actually make money in 2020. So, you are extremely valuable with your information and you are an expert, okay? And why I say that is because you are an expert at what you know. You're an expert at what you've been through. You're an expert of your experiences. You're an expert at the challenges you've overcome before. Now, I want to ask you a question first before we even get into this conversation. Have you ever been in a challenge before that you've overcome? Think about it. Think about what those things are, whether it be a relationship breakup, whether it be some financial difficulty, whether it be trying to find a job, whether it be, I don't know, parenting, right? Whatever that thing is, whether it be going through divorce, whatever these things are, whether it be going through some physical pain, whether it be from going overweight to losing weight, or whether it be trying to get into shape but not happening, then finally get into shape, right? What challenge have you ever been through before? Whether it be trying to remember something in a very bad memory, then understanding how memory works, right? There must have been something you've been through in your life before. Now, my question to you is this: do you think the challenge that you've overcome in your life so far, do you think there may be somebody or some people out there in the world today who are going through a similar challenge right now, in this moment? And if the answer is yes, then you really, 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 really need to know for yourself that you really have something of value to other people that can possibly change their life, that people really need right now. And that is the information, the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience that you have. So, the only thing you need to know now is, number one, and make sure to write this down so you know the steps. Okay, I'm going to give you the roadmap. Number one, you want to establish what that knowledge is. So number one is information. Okay, what is the story? What is the experience? Information. Number two is package. So what I mean by package is, now you need to know how to package it up, how to make it into a book, an ebook, an online course, a video tutorial series, a blog, some form of way to convey that information. A school, a physical school, an academy, right? How do you actually package that information up? A YouTube channel, even. And then, so the second thing is package, right? The third thing, right, is relationship. So how do you actually take that package that you have, take that message that you have, and actually start building a relationship? On what platform are you going to do it? Right? Whether that be through Facebook, whether that be through YouTube, right? By the way, if you guys actually want to learn how, because all of these things, they require strategies. So if you want to learn how to build on Facebook or how to build on YouTube, you want to know how to build following on Instagram, all these different things, then just type in the comments below. And if I see enough demand of one thing, then I'll make a separate video teaching you guys that as well. Because actually on YouTube alone, just by creating information, if you look at this channel, for example, all I'm doing is I'm packaging up the information that I know to actually help people out there. So these are the videos. These are from my personal experiences. These are the things that I have learned through time. So now I'm taking this information and helping people get out of their problems. And by doing that, actually, YouTube will pay you, right? Facebook can even pay you. Instagram, you can drive traffic and you can find different ways to package up and actually get the conversion also. So we can cover it in another video. But for now, you need to know you have a message, so that information. You need to know how to package it up. In what form are you going to deliver it? Right? The third thing is which platform are you going to build the relationship, right? Number 4 is how are you going to get the conversion? So are you going to sell a book, which is, I don't know, $7, $10? On what platform are you going to get the conversion? What's the sales copy? How's it going to work? Are you going to do videos? Or is monetization, number 4, is monetization purely through something like YouTube? Because Google ads, YouTube ads, they'll pay you. So that's why on this channel, you'll see there's an ad in front of every video that actually just helps this channel keep going, because then YouTube or Google, they will pay us for every time somebody watches an ad or watches a video. So that's how YouTube can pay you also for your information. Okay, so the next thing is the conversion side. So these 4 things. If you actually want to learn how to actually package all this up, usually because we have 3 tiers, some of you are familiar with, we have CC Plus. If you're not part of Creator Circle Plus, then join the circle, make sure to join that. We have FLC, we teach all about marketing and all about making money online. That will also help you. And then we have GIC, which is Global Impact Creators. Some of you may have met them within our circles. Inside there, Global Impact Creators is where we usually teach people how to actually make global impact and how to actually change impact and get impact and income at the same time. So you need to all know that you have a valuable message that can change the world. And at the same time, you need to understand that impact can directly equal income if you use the 4-step formula that I've taught you today. Guys, if this video has been of any use to you whatsoever, or it's been just enlightening, you've kind of got some aha moment, maybe there's something, you know? I needed to have that aha moment, that paradigm shift when I went to an event around 8 years ago where a speaker said, you all have a message within you. And I remember when I first heard that, I was thinking, what message do I have? I know franchising, I know opening up restaurants, you know, really package it up. Then I started with the thought of how can I just teach people how I opened restaurant franchise? And that's actually how I started. And think how this journey actually just uncovers itself. Now, today, I teach spirituality, teach law of attraction, right? And reach out to millions and millions of lives around the world. But I'm not sharing this to impress you. I'm sharing this so that all of you know that it's possible for all of you too. It all starts from one light bulb moment. So do comment below also. Let us know what your light bulb moment is for yourself in your journey. And maybe comment below, let us know what you guys want to learn. Because my team, sometimes they check the comments as well. They can maybe help you out also. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's that little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're going to do some yoga asana practice. I'm going to roll out. So this week we're going to do something a little bit more complex, okay? And maybe you guys are thinking every week seems complex, right? Those of you, by the way, if this is your first Yogi in the Lamborghini series you're watching, every Thursday you can actually look back. Every Thursday is Yogi with the Lamborghini. So every week we do the wealth abundance teaching, and then we do some yoga practice. I believe spirituality and wealth should all be combined in one. So we're going to do something simple. First of all, well, I say simple, we move into crane pose. Those of you who don't know crane pose, what you do, you put your arms firmly in the ground, then you lift your knees up, and then you lift up. Breathe, hold the balance. Okay, now that's crane pose. Now, so you guys can try do that. Hold for at least 10 seconds for the power, for the energy to actually start circulating. You need to tighten the core and everything. Now from there, we're going to do something a little bit more advanced. Okay, so we are going to go into downward dog. Okay, which is heels are down, feet are down. Then we're going to take our feet slightly apart. Okay, so around shoulder length apart, and what we're going to do, we're going to jump into crane pose. So prepare the mind first. You need to be careful, there's no obstructions, you're not going to fall into anything. Okay, we shouldn't be setting that intention. I'm getting nervous now, I'm doing this live. Okay, so prepare the breath, know where you're aiming for, and breathe, and jump. And that's it, into crane. And from crane, you can slowly bring your feet in, through, seated. So that is this week's yoga with the Lamborghini challenge. So if you guys want to join in the challenge, and you can hashtag Yogi with Lamborghini challenge on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, and I'll see how you guys get along there. Or maybe you can post inside our Creator Circle Facebook group, which all of these links, by the way, is in the description below. But for now, guys, you can check out the other videos, and namaste to all.